Yo,
Hello, everybody.
hello
So
everybody.
today we have a very unusual topic from how normal talk here is, but we decided to do this topic because, well, we wanted to interact. I always wanted to interact more with my audience, and every time we have a topic, a set agenda, it's hard to communicate with the audience. So I hope to do this session to talk to you guys a little bit more. Yeah. So will be a simple session. I thought best to have Bobby Ang on because he knows a lot about cars. Not just he knows a lot,
Boy.
but he. No, I mean because you can tell the difference between a Mazda 3 CKD and CVU. Like I cannot, right? Because I haven't been touching so many cars, right? And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, right? These are very minor things that people don't talk about, and you're able to see these things. So yeah, I've got Bobby Ang here today. It's and also Tana is coming later on, right? Tana likely and yeah.
I don't know. I just gave them the link. I say, hey, you guys free, you guys hop in lah. But Tana caught in some problem, right?
Yeah, oh, man.
So
That's why I lost my own car.
yeah. So guys, if you have joined us, please give a comment, say hi, say hello, so we can greet you. Thank you, Harish, Mitesh, Kanason, SH Go, Gugarashan. Yeah, it's another day of Rachun session. Oh yes,
Oh
today
yes.
another Evo Club member purchased a DB9 Volante. Yes.
Oh, more Aston Martins. Bobby is recruiting Aston Martins.
Hey bro, the past 2 months, right? 3 person from Evo Club purchased a DB9. Right?
Nice.
3.
So we have a DB9, a black one, right? Navy blue. We have a DB9 Volante, which is a convertible DB9. Let's get some video pictures up. How about that? By the way, let's give some love to Chiang. Normally, I run Top Gear. I run it myself, and now Chiang is helping with the background. Let's give him some love, man. Let's give some I love you, Chiang, and stuff. So I get to enjoy the show a little bit more this time. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Look
man.
at that.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I can see that. Okay, one part of Bobby is he tried to rush people to buy Aston Martin, but another part. No. Oh, okay, bro, it was a little bit wrong. I must be excited because I was getting an Aston. But I'll say this though. The other reason why I think Bobby is excited is because for the money you pay, the engineering you get is phenomenal for the price that you're paying. Anywhere below 300.
Yes.
I always think Aston Martins don't belong in the 300,000 ringgit range below because it's hand built. I mean, what else? The same engine goes in racing, probably more racing heritage. That engine has more racing heritage than the Ferrari counterparts, right? Sorry, Ferrari lovers. And then you're talking about like supercar tech, the top tube, aluminium body, carbon fiber sometimes, right? But mostly aluminium. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
In
So
spite
most of it are the VH platform lah. The DB9, the Rapid, the Vantage are the VH platform, and the VH platform is the bonded aluminium platform that Lotus developed for Aston. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder it's so brilliant.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When I've driven the Aston Martin Vantage, the V8, I felt that although the body characteristic doesn't feel like it wants to be sporty, it can be sporty. It's just not its natural state, but it can be. It doesn't feel like the Volante is like 1.6 ton. It didn't felt that bad. It didn't feel like it was like a handful to manage. It felt easy to manage. Yeah.
But there's a clear difference with the likes of Ferrari and Porsche. Ferrari and Porsche, I would call them not just sports cars; they are track cars, right? Which Aston doesn't belong. Aston is not a track car. It's your everyday car that can do some sporty, mountain road carving, grand touring, and all that. But they will never. They will never like focus on track times on the track, how clean it can cut into the apex and all that, which is the turf of Ferrari and Porsches, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
So there's a clear difference in there. Yeah. Yeah. So
no.
Yeah.
Sure.
I tell you, it's interesting. It's because the first guy that I met at Prestige, he actually is a friend of Mike Yap. And then he asked Mike Yap for my number because he told Mike, oh, I bought a DB9, you know. So he also watches our videos. And it's because of our videos. It's because of our videos, he go and contact Chu Yang and he bought Chu Yang's M3. The guy who bought Chu Yang's M3. And then, you know, we always do the deal of the day, right? We always push, right? So remember the black DB9? Remember, Thomas, you were saying you want to go and have a look one? The black DB9?
The black one, 270,000, 240,000.
Yes, that one. He bought that one.
Nice.
So, yes, he bought that one, and then he took my contact, and then he asked where did I service my Aston, and then he also went to Prestige. So I bumped into him at Prestige because I went there to do oil change on my Rapid. Then I saw a DB9 on the lift. I walked over there, I looked at the car, and he was like, "Hi, Bobby." Then I was like, "Oh, hi." It didn't cross my mind that he's the owner, you know. I was like, "Oh, hi," blah blah. Then he was like, "Yeah, I just bought this." Whoa, you bought this? Whoa, Thomas was looking at this, blah 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 blah, you know. So that was the first one. That at that point, right? The other guy, should we say here? The other guy who bought the navy blue DB9 did not want to buy a DB9 at all. It did not cross his mind. It's just that when I was shooting the DBX at Aston dealer, the sales guy showed me the car. He said, "Hey bro, anyone want or not?" I was like, "Oh." Then I look at his picture lah. Then he said, 180. I was like, "What? 180? Mileage so high ah?" He was like, "No lah, price ah." I was like, "What the fuck? Price? This car is like 280, 300 one. What the hell? Faster, send me all the picture." Then I blast it in the group chat. Our friend, you know, all of a sudden. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. And then today...
Well, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them because like you said, like I think Aston Martins are so much engineering for the money you pay. You know, so happy for them. Oh yeah, I really like the. You see, now I'm kind of two worlds. You know, I like the DB, just the way the V12 starts. You know the sound, you know the way it starts.
Yeah.
But the Vantage is more the size I like, you know. Yeah. But the better looking car obviously is a DB9. It's the better looking car, you know, and Vantage is the more it's the one that fits my kind of size. Yeah.
I really like the Vantage. I like the Vantage has that haunch butt look, you know, the one that like 911, the ass like haunch out, right? Yeah. Vantage has that look where Vantage, you know, and it's compact, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, let's say hi to some of the people. Abrish, Kenason, SH Go, Gu Garashan, Tiban, Q&A, Ken man, Anthony. Thanks for tuning in, guys, again and again. Thank you so much for your support. Elvin, Hamza, Rizwan. Let's see, so many guys over here who watch Joseph. Okay. Okay. So many. So Rachel is 735 W123. Hey, I just went to see my E30 today, bro.
Oh, it should look really, really good,
No, it's still, they're slowly stripping off paint and stuff. The seafood's there, right? Yeah, their concept is like one man, one car. So they really pay attention to your car. So now, so far, the only thing that's happened is they have removed all the rust from my hood and my boot, and they just finished they put the putty on those areas already, and then I just saw the primer is done on my boot. That's it. That's the only thing done, and that's like 3 weeks in already, or 4 weeks in, I think. Yeah. But they're repairing some minor stuff on the windows and stuff like that. But yeah, can't wait. I can't wait.
Yes. Estimated timeline?
I think at the way they're going, 1 month is a fast time already. Yeah. All right. But you can't rush metal work now. You can't rush metal work. The metal work better be good. No, better be good.
I have some news for you as well. Yesterday, after the Land Rover Defender launch. So I hopped into Chris Wee's car and went to his workshop, Ken Zone. And we were there. Then he introduced me to Ken. Then we chit chat, Then we talk about my car, my Fiat.
Oh, nice.
and he was like, I was like, no lah, the engine cannot go Genting, because they are organizing a classic car drive to Genting, right?
Oh yeah.
I was like, my Fiat couldn't lah. It can barely climb up my ramp in second gear, my parking ramp. As I said, it will not reach Genting lah. Then the guy was like, hey, change the engine lah. Kenzone is like, change the engine lah. Change some Myvi 1.3 engine, or Suzuki 1.2 turbo and all that. Then I was like, no lah, my current engine, the way it sounds is you change to a Japanese engine, hey, I just don't like that shit lah. And then of course I know there are a lot of great Japanese engines, right? Like the Honda, the B16s, B8s, and all that. But those engines are like freaking overpriced, The B16 is like 10K and all that,
Wow.
They're just overpriced. Then all of a sudden, our eyes like shine. Ken is like, hey, what about 4AGE? The Toyota Levin 1.6. Then my eyes like, whoa, yes. So next week, I'm going to send my Fiat to Kenzone.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to send the Fiat to Kenzone, and I'm not going to look at it for the next 3 months or 5 months. I don't care. I don't care how long it takes. And yeah, going to just throw the car there and let Ken take his time, his own sweet time. There's a lot of things, we need to cut the firewall, strengthen the body with, a roll cage inside and all that. And
nice.
The car will no longer be sellable after this. There's no way they can sell it. But I like that engine. So
hey.
Yeah.
When you're done with the car, are you going to do anything to the exterior?
No, I hope not. What would you like me to do?
Nothing. Let me clean it up, polish it up nicely, make it look damn nice.
Okay, there's one thing will happen to it, because if the drive shafts and all that has to go into the car, I mean, I cannot imagine if there's anything usable from 1969 from Italian. There's anything inside the engine bay that's usable. Everything will be thrown away. And very likely there will be a front white body because of the.
Nice. We'll figure it out. The way.
That would happen.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, this engine, right, has a special story with it, right? So my mom used to have the 1992 Corolla SEG, the one with a cult following, the very sleek aerodynamic, the first aerodynamic Toyota Corolla. If Chiang is able to find the car, 1992 Toyota SEG. So she bought the base spec, like rubber bumper, wheel caps and all that. It's like freaking base with a straw, like an exhaust at the back there hanging. So my elder brother drove that car into a flood, right? And then it completely destroyed the engine, So, of course, my parents sent it to the workshop. Little do we know, and we did not request for it, and it wasn't a hype engine or whatnot back then. The guy just happened to have a Levin engine, a 1.6 Levin engine. So from a 1.3 manual, it became a 1.6 automatic with the Levin engine. And there was this night where okay, back then, right, that time, right, my knowledge of cars is amateur. All right, amateur meaning you ask, what do you like? Oh, Ferrari, Lamborghini, that is amateur, a Skyline GTR. So you haven't go to like the inner depths of knowing cars more to appreciate all the simpler cars, right? So I'm an amateur level at that time, wow, Mitsubishi GTO and all that shit lah. Anyway, so after the car was modded, that night I was out driving, right? So I was at a traffic light, and that was the year where Proton launched the Satya GTI. Okay, and then next to me there was a Satya GTI at the traffic light. And then I dropped something at the footwell. I want to pick it up. When I want to pick it up, right, I went like, oh. No, I revved my car. and then the GTI next to me is like, you know. I was like, okay lah. I mean, then when the traffic light goes green, right, tekan lah. Then his manual and auto, of course, his satya would like climb out first. But then the engine very special on this car, right? It's like the rev like swings up first, and then it comes, you know, and the car comes. Oh, the moment I patao with from the GTI, right, until the next traffic light, right, the guy was like looking at my car, you know, look at the front, the rubber bumper, the wheel cap, all that. That was hilarious. Yeah. So yeah, I like that engine.
All right. That's a nice story, man. Hey, anyways, let's look at the chat over here. I want to come back there, but then let's look at the chat. I don't want to feel everyone left out a bit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Right. John says, can John drive tomorrow?
Please come, Captain. Please come.
Hey, no Apollo can come also. No Apollo can come also.
Yes. No drop top, whatever. Just come. All right.
So technically, what he's saying is, you no drop top, come tomorrow. Eventually, you'll buy one. Let us rush you tomorrow.
that is Apple's, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Isabella Servio asked, since I cannot afford the Aston yet, I need to make a choice. Vios GRS or Honda City?
I haven't driven the new City, to be honest. Any Honda dealers here, you want to offer me to drive the car, because I'm banned by Honda. So all right.
Chassis wise, I driven the new Honda City. Chassis wise, I didn't drive the old Vios, but I thought the older Vios has a tighter chassis lah. You know, more neater around the corners. I find the City flex a little bit more. The more so the big, when it gets bigger and bigger, it flex more and more. I don't know why lah. Yeah.
But then, Thomas, we always tell people, right, if this is your budget, right, buy a used Accord.
Used Accord, right?
Yes.
No, I don't want get a used Civic lah, right?
A used Civic or a used Accord, you know,
FC,
at
right?
Price point. You see, the reason your mind thinks of Vios or City, because you know Honda and Toyota are reliable, right? They have good resale value, blah, 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 blah. So their elder brothers, Civic, Accord, are reliable. Yeah. So
and you've already gone past most of the depreciation when you get a second-hand one as well. Right?
Yes. Yeah. So and cars from a different segment up, they actually are made of better materials. I have to say that.
Also depends. If you want a 4-seater sedan, I guess these two are. But if I'm let's say me, I'm single and I'll probably look for, I don't know, there's a Mazda 3.4 in that price, a 2012, 2013 Mazda 3.
2012, 13, not this price anymore, way lower. 2012.
All right, so you can get a later, maybe a hatchback, right? Liftback.
Yeah, the Sky Active one. Yeah.
Oh, and those are nice to drive, man. Nice.
Oh, yes.
But only the inner space feels smaller than these two that you got to put up with.
Oh yes.
Cabin.
Really tight cabin.
Really, a Honda City cabin is ridiculously big. It's big. One of my good friend's boyfriend came from Johor, and then I sat behind the car. And I was like, "Hey, this is as big as a 3 Series. Something wrong with this car."
And Honda interiors are so well packaged. They are very smart in terms of packaging their cars. You know, like
that's one thing I like Honda more than
your wallet and all that. Every time I got into a Honda, right, I just wonder. It just makes me wonder that why the other Japanese car makers never, really go and study how Honda does their interior packaging. They're so good at it. They're so good at it.
And also all the multimedia system, blind spot, all this, like they offer so much in those things.
Yes. There's a reason they are so popular. Popular.
I mean, you in a price like you think for consumers that I pay 80,000, 90,000, then you put signal, then the screen will show you the side. You know you do that, but you put the signal, your infotainment system will have a camera turned on to show you your blind spot.
Yes, that's called the Honda Lane watch, and they actually got an award for that. They got an award for that, whereby it only happens with the left signal. So when you put left signal, the infotainment will show there's a camera on the left side mirror lah. But of course, Hyundai brought it further. Hyundai put both cameras on both side mirrors, and then using the color LCD, right? Left signal, they show the left blind spot. Right, they show the right blind spot. And all that.
Yeah. But it's actually, to think about it, I can see why Honda wins so much of sales, because they give so much in their car. Yeah. It's showing that. Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool, actually. Yeah.
Yes. So if you ask me, Vios or City interior packaging is outright beats Vios. I would say that.
Built for the city, right? No pun intended.
All right. Interesting. How to convince parents to
let me get a used car.
Okay, very easy.
Which parent, mom or
dad? you have to justify it by showing them your mindset is different now. You just tell them that, you see, at this age where I still need you guys to buy me a car, I'm looking at a car that was originally 200,000, and now it has depreciated to this price. I saved this much, and because this car is a D segment car, now I'm young. I use this car until I graduate, and then I start working, and then after I got promoted to managerial level, I don't even need to change a car even until I get married and have a child. And with all these savings, you do charts for them. With all these savings, I can buy a home first. Now, if you buy me a new car for a fresh grad, like a Myvi or like a City Vios, after a while, when I become a manager and all that, or when I'm about to get into marriage, I may need to spend money again to buy another car, right? So show your parents this calculation. Or, or just send them the link of this live. Ask them to talk to me. Yeah.
Actually, Bobby, like he said, why a lot of parents prefer the children to buy, or why not more? I feel most people like to buy new cars. Oh, repair very mafan, right? Repair worry. So one way I was going to add on top what Bobby says, you say that, but for the repairs, I will put aside this much money for the repair, and you will see that even though it will beat the depreciation. Right? Yeah. Let's say if I put away 5K a year for any sort of repairs, right? It will beat the depreciation, right? And I think the other is just I think parents want to see whether you thought it through or not, like Bobby said, whether you thought it through or not. And there's a very sweet, there's a damn sweet proposition, bro. Like you come up with my dad, for example, but they'll be like, wow, okay lah, what car you want?
And then you add some more salt, add some salt and pepper to it, right? By saying that when you go for car meets with Mazda 6 wagon people, right? You are meeting people in their 33, 34, 35-year-old. And then you get to network with them, you get to talk to them. But if you buy all these fresh grad car, you go out, you meet all fresh grads, everybody just sit together in a circle, complain about their bosses, complain about their off days, and then you can't grow mentally as well. So
it makes sense. In real life, you want to find good mentors. You got to network, right? When people, you got to network upwards. And but I will say, oh my god, because but look at this Mazda 6 Grand Touring 2.5, 70,000. That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. You can buy a Honda City, or you can buy this.
Yep.
Handles way better. Right, very intuitive gearbox, right? Great. I don't know how the engine is, but I remember watching the video, and then you're driving up, you're like, whoa! You're so impressed with the gearbox.
It's good.
Yeah.
And
it looks handsome.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
This guy always say like Honda again and again, but it is one. I mean, if your budget is 70,000-80,000, right? How do you argue against like a 2015, Honda Accord? I mean, in that case, the Mazda 6 also not bad. All right.
Okay, not
All right.
saying Honda City is a bad car. Not getting a new car is not bad. I mean, there are many reasons why some people just want to have no fuss, right? Buy a car, you know, the dealer takes care of me, everything. There is that. Because I was talking to some friends and he said a lot of these cars are appliances. It's to give you convenience. But if that's the case, then maybe that's a better purchase. But I'm assuming that when you're listening to this talk show, you are someone who likes to drive cars. This is an assumption, okay? Assumption. Okay. All right.
Any other questions?
Okay, let's see. Toss the questions over here. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Okay, I saw one guy asking this thing. Sorry, I'm going to cut in here first.
How do I join weekend?
Clement. Now, if you have already joined Evo Club, right? If you go to club.evomalaysia.com now, you log into your account, and after you log in, you will see your own dashboard. You will see your garage, right? The cars you uploaded. You see your future goals, the future cars you want to buy, and then as you scroll down, you see our Evo highlights, which is our fire extinguisher, our little Joe, and all that. And then our videos, the new videos that was uploaded by the whole Horizon team, all will be automatically loaded into your own Evo Club member dashboard. And then upcoming events, you will see the poster of our next drive, Temyang Pantai. You can join us and all that. So it's actually there, but it's not a notification. You need to log into your account to look at it. I mean, everybody knows that the drives happen on Saturdays or sometimes Sundays. You will see that. Once the drives happen tomorrow, after tomorrow, then we will remove the event. So that's how you know whether there's a drive coming on. All right? Sorry, Thomas.
Alternatively, go to Horizon Facebook, okay, right? And then follow the page. And then there's a little place that you can change the notification. So it gives you a notification every time there's a post from Horizon. Right?
Yeah. But there's one thing though, Thomas. Since we changed the rules to join Evo Club official Facebook group, all right? Last time, anybody can join Evo Club official Facebook group. Now cannot. Now you need to sign up to be a member in club.evomalaysia.com. Then we verify you. Then only we allow you to join the Evo Club official group.
Yes.
And the drives are actually announced in the group. We will not announce our drives on Horizon
in a public page,
because the last round we did that. I think about 400 cars turned up, and then we jammed up the highway. Police came, so we are not announcing drives on Horizon Facebook anymore. It's dangerous.
Only Evo Club Malaysia.
Because when we share on Evo Club official group, at least the posting cannot be shared out. But of course, anybody can save the picture and blast it out. But it's different from flowing dynamically in social media where people just see it on their feeds. So and our Horizon Facebook page, even though we have only about 200,000 members, right, 200,000 likes, right, our average reach out every month is about 4 million to 5 million. So we're not posting that on Horizon.
I tell you, bro, if we didn't have the restriction of and not cross state, I think you have more than 400 cars. Some people from Penang is like, hey, Onzo, drive down there. Oi, someone,
bro. All right. So sorry for that, guys. If you follow Horizon, it's like, hey, I don't see the drives. Yeah, we cannot announce.
So
like
Eddie
join Evo Club. Yeah, just go to club.evomalaysia.com and then you follow through the whole process. Upload your cars. There's a lot of things we built into that platform for you. You upload your cars. You can even have you can put in your insurance expiry or your road tax expiry, because there will be a notification to tell you that your road tax is going to expire soon. And we also added a function whereby you add your cars in. Let's say I added all 5 of my cars, right? My Aston, my Audi and all that. I added them in. And inside my own car, I can add pictures. Now we added a new function. When you go and service your car, you have the receipt, right? you no longer need to keep your receipt. You just snap a picture and you can upload your receipt into belonging and under that car. So we've added all these functions for you guys to actually, it's your own little place where you manage your own cars, where you can see all our latest videos. You don't need to wait for YouTube to serve you the feed, and you can see what we have coming up for you to buy, and also our upcoming events and things like that. And so that's the gist of Chi Yang is showing here. See, our videos, the newest videos from everybody will be loaded there. Upcoming events is there. And Chi Yang, you want to scroll around and let people see up or down the special offers, the things that we're offering there. All right, our extended warranty, our insurance, our fire expire, our little Joe, it's not a place where you log in and interact with people. It's your own little space for you. Horizon team members, all are there, which links to their YouTube channel. And then you scroll up. Chiang, anything else? Or you didn't upload anything on top? You don't dare to show. Sorry? Chiang is smiling. He's like, he must be like, oh shit, I haven't uploaded my car. I didn't add pictures.
That day I was driving PG, Then I was driving at M3, right? Then Ford Everest keep tiong me. I was like, hey, this Ford Everest keep tiong me, I think it must be Chi Yang lah, tiong me and okay, there's so many questions over here. Let's maybe ask one question, then we go for a break. By the way, before we go to the question, let's see. I say the father wanted to get a new Vios or CT, already got new license, but he said something in the end. He said, thanks for the advice. Gonna go nego liao.
Yes, you do a chart, and then you show them how much a Vios City will depreciate in the next 4 years, 5 years, right? And then you tell your dad or your mom, I'm burning your money away. For what? Why? I'm planning into the future. They thought you want just to show off. No. All right?
All right, let's check it out. Simon Su. Hey, you know what? I think the Mazda 6, I think the crash and the safety will be better than those other two. I got a feeling.
That's a valid concern. Larger car always wins in an accident.
Mission. Okay, let's see. Right. Oh, this I'm screwed in my Mini Cooper lah. Audi A4 facelift and Mark 3 TTRS. Which one is better in performance and more better to drive?
I prefer the 5-cylinder of the TTRS. That engine is just no joke, man. That engine. Yeah.
It has a, I'm not a fan of either both cars. I think A45 is amazing. I mean, the 4-cylinder engine in A45, right, is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
It's not the number, it's the way it pulls, right? What's that?
It is also not reliable.
Oh, I didn't know that. But
no lah. Upkeep is something that it's a highly stressed 4-cylinder engine.
Yeah. But you know what? The TTRS that Bobby says something interesting. More than just the power, is the way it sounds.
Oh yes.
Like a baby V10, right? Like a baby V10. Yeah.
And this is a very, very strong engine. Most of the crazy modified Audis, right? You can have the craziest modified RS6 versus the craziest modified TTRS, right? The TTRS will produce more power and be faster. Yeah, it is a crazier base to start modification. Yeah,
you don't have to do much, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. But this engine is well known to can tahan 800, 900 horsepower. It's crazy. It is your modern day equivalent of your 1JZ blah blah blah. Can tahan a lot of power. Yeah.
But Simon, the question is, if you say which one is better in terms of performance and enjoy to drive, okay lah. If you ask these two, I probably pick the TTRS lah, because it's a 5-cylinder, right? More than anything else. But if that kind of money, Simon, a more enjoy to drive,
Boxster.
Boxster or Cayman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boxster.
You will not have the brute power like a TTRS. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't feel like it's going to launch you off the ground. But when it comes to the cornering and it comes to carving corners, you can drive it like a madman. You drive like a I tell you, the Porsches is they're ridiculous in the mid-engine. I tell you, I will go for that.
Sum up, Thomas. A45 and TTRS doesn't allow you to drive tastefully. The Boxster can. You can drive tastefully with the Boxster. But you get beat. I mean, you buy a Boxster, you see a A45 or a TTRS, you better put a...
No, you can still probably give them a run for his money. But you're gonna... The TTRS is easier to drive faster. As I can't explain to a friend today. They asked me, why you sold the C43? I said, well, you said the E30 is more fun than the C43. I said, let me explain. C43, when you hit a corner, you hold if you understeer, you hold the steering, you modulate your throttle. That's it. The computer does everything, right? Whereas E30, for example, let's say you understeer, you straighten it and then you turn, right? You play with the car, right? The C43 doesn't like inputs. I got Audis I felt so far doesn't like input also. Doesn't want you to interfere with them. It likes to do its thing.
I want to crash into the tree. Don't interfere. You're right, bro. The car fights with you.
Yes. So that is the reason why I say more enjoy to drive. I prefer a car that is slower but has more capability to modulate the car. Like BMWs, I love it because you can use your throttle to adjust your angle of your car, right?
Yes.
You can do so many things with it. There's options inside the corner. Whereas TTRS is I don't know, I never driven one, but A45 is one of them. You just hold the car like a bull, you hold onto the bull and like you don't let go. That's it. And then you just tekan the car. But that kind of, but it's easy to drive fast. I tell you what, it's easy to drive fast.
Super easy.
You will put a lot of cars very, very easy to drive fast. So I think, don't get me wrong, guys, those of you who drive TTRS or A45 pre-prologies, I'm not saying your cars are not good. Your cars are the beast. These cars are stupidly fast. And a Boxster S or GTS, you need a lot of skill to keep up with these cars over here. But just lacking modulation, lacking play with the car. Yeah. But in this question, TTRS, because the 5-cylinder.
Oh yes, man. Oh yes.
Hey bro, have you sat in Prakash's Ford Focus RS?
Why?
I never driven it but when he drive it
wait,
that car.
I thought you drove the car.
No, I just drove it around a little bit only. I mean, because I washed his car and detailed his car. I drove it around. I didn't really whack the car, But when he whacked the car, right? You know what my feeling is now? It feels like a baby McLaren, like a front wheel drive McLaren. The way it moves, you think like, how this car grip like this? But then the 5-cylinder sounds really nice. I love it. I love the 5-cylinder.
Yeah, but it's a turbocharged car at the end of the day There's still the on boost and off boost moments where when you're used to you're used to NAs, right?
Oh, it's a very strict. No, I will disagree with some things. I hate the modern. Okay, sorry, I think the whole idea of getting rid of turbo lag sometimes is a bit stupid, completely I think turbo lag has its space. It's a bit street racing, a bit rudimentary. It's the fun,
yeah, of course. I mean, when you talk about appreciating, these things that were supposed to be inherently bad, but you go and appreciate and feel it, then of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going off topic. Okay, never mind.
Very off topic.
Okay, we're 40 minutes already. We have to answer more questions, bro.
Then no pressure. No pressure. We miss it, right?
Hey,
this one.
Hey,
oops,
by the way,
sorry.
Gary said I bought a used Accord at 25. Talk about being an uncle car. I lost 6K over 3 years. Hey, Hey,
See?
Anson, look at that. Look at who's the guy? Jason Un. Look at that, man. Ah,
Print screen
you know,
that and show it to your parents.
this is a very very level-headed uncle. Okay, sorry. Not uncle, brother. Gary, don't hate me, bro. Sorry, I just want to pinch him a bit. He's a very level-headed man, right? He's a family man. You know, he got a business, and this is what he said. He is 25. He got an Accord. He lost 6K over 3 years.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
I
let's
saw
see over
another
here.
question here.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Oh, you click.
Oh.
Okay, Benji. Okay. CX9 2019 XC90. Now this one is Bobby's wall because
So
you probably driven
hybrid
the
batteries on hybrid batteries will forever be a concern, right? Whatever the brand is, whichever the brand is, it's just the nature of batteries being batteries. So it's something you don't have to ask. You can only expect, right? Yeah, they have the 8-year warranty, but how many years you need to drive the car, right? So if the CX9 fits your bill, right, the CX9 is a brilliant car. Now, the third row of the CX9 is not as good as the third row of the XC90. That's the first thing. Other than that, the drive, the CX9 feels heavier than the XC90, even though the XC90 is heavier. All right, and the CX9 is quieter than the XC90. Soundproofing of the CX9 is straight up brand new X5 levels. It's like damn good. And even though the car itself is bigger than the XC90, the CX9 is bigger than the XC90. Interior room is slightly lesser. Seats, the Bose sound systems in Mazdas are they might as well not be branded sound systems. I know to me it's just a logo there. It's not like the XC90 sound system is straight up Bentley level, Bentley Rolls-Royce level. It's like the best sound systems out there, right? Crisp, clear, and all that. And of course, the XC90 is infotainment system. There's no challenge. The XC90 infotainment system is way better. So all this give and take. And yes, hybrid batteries, they will deteriorate over time. But being a hybrid, I think Volvo's implementation of hybrid is very thing where BMW hybrids do. You stop your car at the lobby, you wait for your friend, and then maybe your daughter or son sleeping inside. Then you open the door, you just want to come out and take something in the boot, and then the car shut down, aircon shut down, everything shut down. It's like, what the hell just happened there? You need to physically start the car again. So and you have a lot of great moments. Like I remember driving my kids up all the way. Hi Tana. We drove up to Penang. My kids were asleep in the car. And then when we sampai Penang, my wife and I were hungry, and then I was a bit tired as well before we checked into the hotel, right? We saw a near roadside, those roadside Penang hawker food, right? We stopped our car right in front of the hawker tables. We sat there. I'm able to lock the car, have the aircon running in the car. My kids are still sleeping. The car is shut down, but the aircon is running on electric mode. And then we just have our quiet 1 hour sitting there eating, knowing the kids are safe in the car. The car is not emitting anything. The doors are locked. Moments like these are in use now. When we took the ferry, everybody was asked to shut off the car, right? And then everybody has to open their window on the ferry and smell the stupid diesel smell from the ferry. Ours is the only car where we switch off the engine, but our air conditioning is on in the car. Our windows are closed. We're in complete comfort and listening to music. So these are the moments that you cannot enjoy with a traditional petrol combustion engine. So yeah, and yeah, all right. Sorry for the long explanation. Yes, Tana.
Hi,
Tana.
Hi, how are you, man? Just to add, I think, if you compare
We
all
welcome Tana.
the, can you hear me, Bobby?
No sound. Am I
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yes. Oh shit.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Thomas?
Yes, we can hear you, Tana. Very
Okay,
clear.
okay. So
Very clear.
among all the hybrids that I have seen, the only one that we haven't heard stories of battery replacement is Volvo. BMW, it seems like they are the 3 Series got replacement, the 7K module is there. Audi, there is cases. Volvo is the only one that you haven't heard any cases of battery replacement. So I think they are a bit far ahead in their hybrid technology opposed to the rest. So just to add to that, I know.
But I think in
but the 2015, sorry, Thomas, just to add, but the 2015 and 14, late 14 batch of XC90s, right? They have some issues with their cable harness. So hybrid cars has a lot of cables running around, right? They realized it was interfering. So there were those high voltage cables that were too near to their other auxiliary cables, right? That interference happens, and that causes a lot of weird software issues, which was addressed later on. So yeah, if you can get a later variant, get a later variant. All right. Yeah.
I just want to say that.
Sorry, Thomas. Sorry.
No, I just want to say I don't know much about that. These are the things that I really appreciate when Bobby shares, because he knows these very minute things between year to year makes, which people like I don't we don't know so much of this. I don't know so much of these details, so I really appreciate it. And guys, if you appreciate it, give some Bobby some love, some emoji, some likes, the kind something right? But I just want to add one more last thing on top of the XC90 is that I think like when I sat in the XC90, I was surprised at the build quality. I don't know, maybe this is how I feel. I don't spend enough time in SUVs, but I feel the build quality is superior to the BMW and even the GLEs, man. Just my very little experience with this cars, the XC90 felt superior. Like you touch the leather and everything, you're like, is this a Volvo or is this
it's very supple feel to it. Like we got a test car for the XC90. I think was early this year. We got one, and when I got back into the car, I was thinking like, shit, I forgot how good this was. It's been a while. You got into XC90, and you drive all these other new cars, and you get back to and you're like, oh, I miss this, man. It's so good. Even today, after all these years, it's just top notch. It's brilliant. Nothing comes close in terms of interior for the SUV market.
The CX9 is also very, very nice. Yeah, the CX9 is also very, very nice.
I don't know, Bobby. To me, I prefer the XC90. I think the CX9 tries to be like it's all there and soft and all that, but I think the finishing touch, like the crystal knob, things like where they have like wood touch, or when the wood touches leather, and then the glass, and then the metal, combining all those 4 elements I think Volvo does it the best. No one else now. The open grain wood.
It's a class act. It's a class act.
Like Mazda seems very like mass market, and then go to Volvo, like shit, this could be a really different league altogether. Like it's crazy good. Look at that key. Look at the key fob, bro.
I want to jump to one question, and then we go for break. Is that okay?
I miss my Volvo.
Okay, can I jump to one question, then we go on break?
All right,
is that okay?
Sure. One more question.
Okay, this one. Sorry, Chi Yang. I want the answer question. Have you guys driven the M2 or M2 CS? You jump. Okay, I never driven. Okay, I never driven the competition. Ridden in one. M2, I've driven it. I tell you what, M cars are so good at one thing. This is what I love about the M2s or even M2 35i. Okay, you want to oversteer, the car is ready for you. You want to commit halfway, you don't want to commit, the car will straighten itself. There is this magic, right? And plus the short wheelbase, because it's M2, the short wheelbase, it's easy to drive like a lunatic safely.
I quote a mutual friend. I think I quote a mutual friend, Thomas. I think any car we put you in, you become a hooligan.
No
I know
lah, where God? Where
Thomas
God?
here, you give him a spider, like so much car, hooligan. E30, hooligan. Give him a mini, hooligan. Any car he drives, you hooligan.
Hey, you give me a Volvo XC90, I drive it nicely.
The only car I think you got you can't look like okay I need to behave now.
He and Alex Wong ayo, you and Alex Wong both of you man. Yeah.
Okay, but I think regardless of these two, okay, what I don't know, I can't say much more. My feeling is the M2 competition is more pliant on the rough roads. This is my feeling as a passenger. But either both cars you go to, you won't regret, because if you want to drive it spiritedly, this car gives you an insane. It's not the power, no, it's just the way you can throw it into oversteer and then you can catch it back. You feel like a drift god. Okay. Okay, not drift god lah, but you can, okay, to go completely sideways probably no, but to fishtail a bit coming out from the corner and stuff, yes you can, and it's so handsome lah. Sorry lah,
you need a
I want to buy a Aston Martin but I look at this I so want to buy this, you know. I miss
different thing
my
bro. Different thing lah. You have
hooligan.
You drive your spider like that, what, bro?
No lah, my spider I drive smoothly lah, bro. Serious? I drive
That's
very
a very good price now.
Yes. This is the okay. When I bought my M235i in 2017, it was 270k. I bought it for 270k. Yeah.
Yeah.
The point is, you don't buy an M2 because of the engine. You buy it because of the chassis. That's what people say. Oh, it's an N55. No, you buy because of the chassis. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess, Thomas, as Bobby will say, you can only buy X amount of cars in your life. Okay? Do you want to go back to something which is safe, secure, you've been there before, or you want to try a new girlfriend?
No.
In real life, you can't try a new girlfriend. Your current girlfriend will smack you. At least in the car world, you can find a new girlfriend car, you know. So yeah, don't be monogamous to a car, lah, bro. Change.
By the way, guys, I'm just shouting out and putting out this out there. Maybe come next year around March or April, I'll be ready to make a purchase on a new modern car, modern daily car. I'm really want to try owning a Megane RS 280 Cup. It's quite rare in the market. I want a manual. So if you guys know anyone who has one, eventually wants to sell, and willing to talk to me early up front and stuff, I'll be really appreciative.
From experience, Thomas, whatever you want to buy, don't tell in live, you know. The moment you say in live video, the price will go up, bro. I'm giving you advice, bro.
Buy M2 law. It's okay,
law. I'm giving you advice. It's a car you want to buy, keep quiet about it.
If the price go up, then go buy M2 law. Okay, ma.
Oh shit, my connection is bad.
Yes. Oh, look at that, man. I rarely like flashy colors. I rarely like flashy colors, but the tonic orange, or the orange, right? Oh my god, I see it in person. I'm like drooling over the car. I'm like, whoa.
But I mean, Thomas, Megane or M2?
They're both different price range, bro. But the Megane RS is a really respectable chassis, right? I mean, it's like the M division of the Renault, right? It's not a Renault suit up, no. There's a different welding, different spot welding. The chassis, everything is different, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, like if I really have to pick one, right? Let's say if I never, I really like the M2 lah. I like the fact you can drive it like a freaking maniac, you know.
See, hooligan comedy.
Exactly.
But I heard also the Megane can drive like a
hooligan, bro.
Yeah, torsion beam behind the front got this crazy LSD, you know. You whack the corner halfway, your front will pull the rear on the side. Migan. I don't care if people say I want a Migan. Yeah.
I can feel Thomas's struggle now. I can feel the struggle.
Let me ask Bobby. Since I didn't prepare, where's my car? Let's play one. Okay, Bobby Young and Tana. Okay. Renault RS 280 or M2 or use M2.
Actually, I'll go for M2 lah. I go for M2 lah.
Yeah, bugger, you go M2.
M2.
I go M2, bro. And at the end of the day, it's a BMW.
I change. I go M2.
No. No, my point is, it's a superior car, no doubt, superior car. But for you, bro, for you, in your stable of cars, wouldn't you want something different? That's all.
True, I want a hatchback.
That's all. Correct. Something you haven't experienced before, something different, something like not the whole rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, something different, like, That's why for you. Anybody else, I'd say buy the M2, like, But for you, bro.
True.
Yeah.
That's the write-up from you guys, right? Yeah, from Horizon.
Yeah.
Malaysia. Yeah. Oh, look at that design, man. Oh, look at that rims, man.
People seldom go to actually we seldom promote our website because we just write beautiful articles there, beautiful pictures. There are no ads there, no banners, nothing flashing there, Google ads and all that. It's just a beautiful place for you to read and click through. Yeah, that's the best.
Let's go for a break soon, but I just want to say I just want to say I'm so happy that I get to contribute one article to Evo Malaysia. I never thought one day I'll be writing an article for Evo Malaysia.
Hey, you can write whatever you like. You can write whatever you like.
I wrote. Con is like, you write one for me, I adjust lah. Then I poured my heart and soul. Wow, right. Then Con barely edited. He just put like what I written there. I said, wow, really?
Nice.
Thank you, Bobby, for letting me drive sending me to go and test drive the 718 Cayman GT4. Yeah. But I know you want me to blue ball, is it? Got Spider, then give me drive the 718.
Yeah, because it's your birthday, right? It's your birthday, right?
Yeah. I thought you want to make me bang balls, is it?
No, that's your birthday.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay, let's go for a break. How about that? It's already 15 minutes. Let's do another 30 minutes and call it a night, right? But yeah, let's go for a quick break, and then I'm going to get myself some juice, and I'll be back in a moment, right?
Me too. Tana, I guess I'm.
When I switched to Pro Mileage, in my case, I got 46-47% of savings for that car.
Pro Mileage was the only one that gave me 5,000 extra value to cover, yet still cheaper, a lot less. Turn up!
Hey guys, I'm back. I thought you were going to play that ad.
Oh no, my connection is bad, right, bro?
Yes, Chu Young. Juice is more like fermented grape. It's still considered juice, right? Yeah.
I like Jess. She knows. She knows our
She'll
style.
overshoot 1 hour. Hey, thanks, Jess, for keep watching. And we all these familiar faces here. Thank you so much for watching. We have 160 people. It's 180 people plus are enjoying with us. Yeah. Right.
I'm having a blimbing bulu.
Oh, that's what I've written. Oh, okay.
Oh yes, perfectly irrational. Nice.
No, this car is such a big leap from the 981 to the 718. It's a big leap. It looks almost the same, but it doesn't. The technological leap is huge, man. Yeah.
I'm looking at the title and I say like, I'm seeing my car there, perfectly irrational. My car journey.
Tana, why you like pain, bro? Why do you like pain?
You know what? I hate Con something. Con, if you're listening, Con, I hate you something because Con was saying, hey, your number plate is PFB, pain for backside. So now when anyone asks me what's the car plate number, I forget the plate number. I remember Con saying PFB, pain for backside. So it's stuck in my head now. The boxer's plate number is pain for backside. So Con fault, man.
Hey,
Con fault.
review Porsche by Tana. Hey, Tana, you want to review my Spider or not?
Soon, bro. We are going to do this epic, like with all this drone shot or whatever. We're going to show the smallest CC Boxster you could find, the least powerful Boxster you can find, and the most powerful NA manual Boxster you can have in the market, which is the most fastest one. So you got the two worlds there, you know. So we're going to do
the most powerful is 718.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah. Second most powerful. Most powerful.
No, sorry. How about this? 6-cylinder? No, that one also it's a 4.0 GTS, is it?
Okay, the most powerful and the most biggest in the Horizon family. Okay, how about
okay lah. so we're gonna give it a Thomas score or a Doug score.
Hey, Linkage Shadies, when you get the Megan, you'll be still looking at the M2. Shit. Oh, okay. Let's put that aside.
Hey, don't forget Chu Yang. He also got a Boxster already.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got medium, low, medium, high.
The oldest, then the slightly newer. Hey, we can get Adrian Mark. No. 987, 986, 987, 981, and then 718.
We should look like a Top Gear style video, bro. Call come and then do a review, you know.
Yeah, then when we start at the starting line drag race, we let Tana go first.
Hey.
We let Tana go first. 3,
You be
2, 1. Here we go.
Hey, you be surprised, okay? You be surprised. Never underestimate, you know.
Osma, you drive 10 years more than me, ma. I drive like hooligan.
Yeah, right. You know?
Okay, let's continue on the Q&A questions. All right.
Look at this. Which one?
Dude, where's my car? Okay, since I didn't prepare Dude, where's my car? Thank you so much. You got second Dude, where's my car? Round 2. Okay. M4 or Mazda RX-7?
M4.
I have no love for the rotary engine. Sorry.
I love the rotary engine, but
my dad loves it. I have no love for it.
No, I love the rotary engine, but I think the whole RX-7 thing is taken out of proportion lah. It's a bit blown out lah. So M4 honest, brand new. It's newer.
I think it's 100K max value.
Yeah,
car.
Correct. If Eugene never put the pricing there, not the pricing lah, just RX-7 or M4, then I might consider one or the other. No price involved lah, but because the pricing involved, I'll go for M4 for the value lah. You know?
M4 lah. Even though I'm not a big fan of M4, I actually didn't like the M4. Yeah. Bobby?
But the RX-7 is beautiful. It is beautiful, no doubt. You know,
not for the price lah.
But I just don't know why people don't love the RX-8. You know, the RX-8 is the RX-8 almost matches the horsepower of the RX-7 without turbos. Bro.
Yes.
You know, and that's a 4-seater. You know, I don't know why no love for the RX-8. That's such a great car.
I love the RX-8.
And they're both equally unreliable.
Well, the RX-8 engine is cheap enough to buy and put a new one in. RX-7 not so lah, you know. So there you go.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's look at some more. Any questions that we can answer? New X5 to do it.
Get it.
Oh my
God. But LI,
please.
LI, please. Wow, so different, huh?
LI is a long wheelbase.
Yeah, but why?
Do you guys know that the 3 Series in Malaysia has a long wheelbase version?
Yeah. This is LI lah. But why?
Yeah.
Why would you get that in an X1?
They want.
You know, when I went to the press conference, I was hoping like okay, maybe this is BMW's chance to put in an M adaptive suspension. I was like, oh, maybe there's a. I was like, oh, the car come out. Oh, oh, then they make the announcement and I see, I assume got ma. Then I walk there, I see, then I ask the other journalists, got no, don't have. I'm like, why don't have?
Or the X1 or Pro. Is that such a struggle?
But I get why they created the 330Li.
Right.
Some people don't want to hold the 5 Series image, but they want the space. 330Li. But let's be honest, the 5 Series handle not very nice, not very nice to handle.
Like a barge, it's a barge.
Yeah.
The X1, I think it's in a different. I mean, like can't compare lah. It's not as.
So, well, I'll say go for the X1
Clearly, 3 Series is better, but I won't go to the Li lah. No, I'll take a normal.
I just cannot tahan the suspension now. I cannot tahan the suspension. It frustrates me all the time.
I'll go for a normal T30i or T2i. Let's get that, like, no.
But I think if I have to pick between these two, no choice I think the Li, at least it's still rear-wheel drive
Yeah.
And I think the suspension is adaptive.
But Bobby, it's like
Yes.
brand new 3 Series and 5 Series. It's about what 100K apart almost. What 80? Is it?
No, it's not 100K apart. It's like
80 to 100K, is it?
Grand, 60, 70 grand apart.
Yeah. But come in used car market, they're
70 grand apart.
almost about the same price in the used car market. So maybe you buy the T30i Li, the price will stay better compared to buying a 5 Series. Better depreciation.
Yeah. This is interesting. Thomas already got his Spider. I already got my repeat. Now it's Tana.
What is the one and only car you'll buy? Only one car. Oh, if I can 500K, one car will I buy?
What will you buy with 500K now? Yeah, Tana.
I don't know.
Maserati Grand Car.
No. 500K. Oh,
Okay.
I know. Already.
Yes.
I mean, a bit higher lah. AMG GT. Anything 500K plus is AMG GT lah. 580 whatever.
You can get 500K. You can get AMG GT. You can get.
Yeah,
550, 580 can get.
Around there lah. Yeah, you can negotiate whatever lah. But for me, a car at that price range is AMG GT is the best value. At 200K, I think a Maserati is good value. At 500K, Mercedes AMG GT is the best value for money.
You know what's funny? Because there was a morning drive that myself and Alex and Thomas we went up Genting. Then 3 of us were chatting and said, "Hey, yeah, all 3 of us bought our cars roughly around the same period, and all 3 cars are roughly around the same price." And I got a 4-door, and then Thomas got a 2-seater roadster. A Spider, and then Alex got a grand touring convertible Ferrari, quite interesting. And all 3 cars are what year is your Spider, bro? 15. Yeah, I think all 3 of our cars are also 2015. It's quite interesting.
So which one?
Very different body shapes, right? But no.
Yeah.
So which one held the price the best?
Well, at the risk of sounding unbiased, I will say
the Spider held the best, because the Spider starting price is like what? Last time was like what, 900?
I think without tax, everything 980 or something like that. Yeah.
No, 900 is with tax. The Spider.
Oh yeah, with tax. Sorry.
With tax from Spider. 900, and then the California starts from what, 2 mil. The repeat also about 2 mil. Repeat was 2 mil last time. So yeah, the Spider held it the best. Sorry, am I really laggy? I can feel that.
You're lagging a few seconds behind.
Yeah. If you see we are quiet, we are letting you catch up. That's why we're quiet.
Oh crap!
So many questions over here. Okay, Bobby. So what is your 500k one and only car?
Bought a repeat. If it is now, I would have gotten the DBS Volante in bespoke now.
Dark blue one, right?
Then I don't need my 6 Series and my repeat. I can have the RS6 as the family car. Wait, the repeat is also a very good family car. Okay, the RS6 is more comfortable.
Hey bro, I call bespoke tomorrow. We go take a look at the DB9 Volante.
Jeffrey went today.
DBS Volante.
Yes, Jeffrey went today and test drove. No, the car wasn't sold. Jeffrey went today and test drove the car.
Come, we must beat him to it.
No, I tell you this guy, I immediately know him already. I say because he has a GT3 RS, then he has the Speciale, right? So I immediately say, even though I hope you buy, but I know it's not for you, lah. The car is too slow for you, lah.
Hey guys, I was racing back on the LDP. I was putting Jeepers on the LDP, putting my daughters to sleep, and I was listening to Thomas still babbling about the M2. I was like, I gotta make it back home for this, man.
Okay. Question for now to Con. If you only got 500k, what's the one and only car you have?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay lah.
Tana said the AMG GTS. Thomas.
GT will do that.
No, the GTS. It's the only GTS. Yeah. You're talking about the 4-door or the 2-door?
Two-door.
GTS.
GT,
no GT, it's only
AMG
GTS.
GT 4-door. It's just a fancy E-class.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
AMG GT. Hey, AMG GT.
So got C, got S, GT.
Yes.
It's different.
Yes.
GT is the base spec. The S and C are different.
Sorry.
So something I'm happy with the GT alone. I'm happy already. Don't give me anything else special, no. Even GT. I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been having a few grape juice, but I want to since we are so close to Tana, I will say you're buying it because it's a phallic design. It's a phallic design, right? Because
there was I think last year there were a couple of AMG GTs transacted for about 480, 490.
Yes, 488 was the number. Yes, 488 was the amount that was advertised. Very fast, lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder this car can drive like a hooligan or not.
It is extremely uncomfortable.
This is the wrong one. Yang, go down.
Yeah. AMG GT is extremely uncomfortable and unciviliized car, but that is what gives it the occasion, I feel.
Oh yes. Yes. For this price point, it gives you the occasion.
The only Mercedes I drove over is the GT. Only
Mercedes. So Mercedes is an AMG, bro.
Yeah, it's a special car. It is something special.
It is.
So back to the question, what would you get?
Yeah, constant to answer.
M5.
No, M5 is not 500k lah. M5. I mean I love an M5, but it's not the 500k.
Oh, not. You're not gonna buy an M5 at 500k, right?
I mean, as much as I like.
Bobby, he wants the M5, but he won't pay 500k for M5.
What?
You like an M5, but you won't pay 500k for the M5. Correct, Con?
No, because it's just not. It's not
what the money
at that level of price worthiness, right?
Correct.
Unless you're talking about
don't say that, bro.
Current M5.
It's an M5, lah, Con. It's an M5.
Vishnu, my good friend Vishnu, he bought an M5 competition, bro. Black color one.
Wow.
He bought it for 700, I think. But man, I drove it. I mean, okay, given that it's a BMW badge and stuff, right? But man, the way it drives, man, is like you think like, hey, this car is almost 2 ton,
Correct. Correct.
The definition of sleeper car is this, right?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. If it's an F90 M5, once it hits 500K, why not?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
But Con, 500K, you can get a 911.
Which 911 though?
991.
Easily.
But Con's nature and image is more suited for M5 lah.
Oh yes.
image are meant to be broken, Thomas. Once you get a car, people just forget about your image and then look at your new car. So I don't agree lah. Con, I think he shaved his hair like Prakash, and then he got tight baju he wear, and he go out, he come in a Z4.
I don't have
record this send to Prakash. Record this to Prakash.
I want you to imagine Con cut his hair short like Prakash, wear tight baju like Prakash, driving a Z4. I can totally imagine him. Maybe even with a earring.
Okay, let's ask look at the question. Okay, ask Bula, say, come on, Con, come on, let's do it. Yeah.
Anda boleh.
But the what you call it, Prakash now letting go that Z4, that is quite an interesting prospect. The E85 Z4.
Buy, Con, buy.
That's a nice car.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a very safe purchase, I guess.
Yes.
Let's go back to the question.
Based on my current level of experience with BMWs, that is as safe to buy as a Toyota Vios.
Hey, you know that car is shorter than my Mini Cooper.
Really?
Shorter. Next to Prakash's car is shorter than the Mini Cooper.
Lower, is it?
Lower. Shorter, lower.
Lower than a Mini Cooper.
No, short. But the color is spot on.
Yeah.
It's a lovely color in person. The picture don't do justice. When I saw it in person, I was like, wow.
I don't want to spoil his sale, but anyone who's buying from Prakash, please nego the price.
I was talking to Prakash.
Prakash, if you are listening to this, we love you.
No. I was talking to Prakash an hour ago. He said, I put this price because I don't want to sell actually. It's a good car. If they buy if not means it doesn't matter, I can keep the car, So he's not in a rush to sell the car actually. So
but he's not in a rush to sell the car, but every car has its price.
Correct.
Right?
I think the right buyer will buy the car at the right price. Let's put it this way, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's like a Spider. If I ever want to, if like let's say like the guy I bought the Spider from, the dealer, you need to find the right person to buy the car. Someone who would want to drive spiritedly only will buy the car. You want to cruise around, and there's so little people in the market that want to do that.
Is it currently right? This Z4 is not at 85,000 ringgit yet, but I believe it will get there.
Yes, it will.
Because you don't
did some work to it. He changed
because you don't have much cars out there at this pedigree yet. It's still left. You look at, let's say, what do you have convertible, which will give you the excitement and reliable. Nothing much is left out there. Very soon, it's all gone. Even a Elise, which was 75K about 3 years ago, now selling for 150K. S1 at least. Double the price.
Yes.
You look, so
you just compare the price of this car with the NC Miata, right? Which is about 80-90K or so. Which would you go for, right? Yeah. It's actually worth this price.
The Miata is a great handling car, but if you look at one factor, right? I mean, styling is subjective, but one factor alone, the Z4 has a much more enjoyable engine, whereas the Mazda gives you a Mazda 3 engine, right? It's a very normal four-cylinder engine.
The Mazda feels like a go-kart kit car. This car feels like a proper full car. Like you got an actual all the bell and whistles. It's complete,
And it sounds great. And it sounds great.
Correct.
Yes.
But then the look of it, I'll be honest, the look of it, you either love it or hate it. This is Chris Bangle era. You're gonna
actually,
love it.
I love it.
I think
I love this.
This is more handsome than either of its successors.
Hey, can you show a side profile of Chiang? Because there's a hidden Z on the side profile. You can use. There is a Z on the.
You can see it from here. You can see it from here.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a question from Hasbullah, Professor Hasbullah. Thanks for tuning in. And it's for Prakash letting go of E93. You know what? I just did I recorded a refresh of his car. I did a decontamination and I put on some to clean his car basically. And then I asked him, hey bro, any chance of letting go of this car? God, for the right price.
Wow.
Every car has a price.
Yes.
But then he's not offering a normal price, but he spent a good sum of money on the car. And,
of course.
After driving a little bit, sending the car back to him and cleaning the car, I can see why he did the interior, exterior. There's nothing else for you to do. It's just it's done. Basically, it's done. Even the brakes, everything is AP brakes, everything. So yes, it's for sale. But even the paintwork is beautiful. It's like I was just cleaning up the car.
Yes.
Like, wow,
his paintwork is beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
For sale.
At the right price.
Yes. At the right price. And it's
maybe
Prakash.
Professor Hasbullah is thinking of owning one.
Dr. Hasbullah, I think you should buy one. You should buy
Bro, did you watch one of his videos? One of his dream cars is the E90, bro. I think so. I remember he said E90, E92. I can't remember.
We need to poison Hasbullah.
E90 boleh beli tanpa was-was.
Dr. Hasbullah, I think your YouTube subscriber count tells us that you can buy an M3.
people like me, small fish, cannot afford, but you can afford.
Hey, you know what, guys? It's amazing, that day, right? The day I had a chat with Nas, Nas came up to KL and then met me, and then we had a chat, and then I shot a video with him, right? He brought his Honda Civic up, and then I did a video with him talking about his Honda Civic. Then he was telling me that, he was like, wow, this 2 years transformation was amazing. He said 2 years ago, he's a Proton salesman, and he watches my video, he's my fan. And then he was thinking, oh, how can I join Team Horizon and things like that. And that time he was dreaming of owning, before 2 years, like three or 4 years ago, that stage where he was, right? He was like looking at the new Civic that time. He was like, wow, it's a car that he hoped he can buy the Honda Civic. And then fast forward, now his Civic's still with him. Suddenly he realized he is someone who can look at a used Ferrari FF or a GTC4 Lusso, and he realized he can afford it. And throughout these 2.5 years, right, he has like bought a piece of land, built a bungalow for his parents.
Oh, he has done very, very well.
He's done really, really well. And he just bought a semi-D from Eco World in JB as well. And it's amazing. He was asking me like, hey, the FF or the GDC4. So I'm like, bro, if you found one, if Ferrari found you one, 800 or 900K, please go for it. It's amazing. It's amazing, right? How much transformation in just a short 2 or 3 years.
On that note, this a lot can change in a short period of time.
Yeah.
Correct.
It sounds crazy, and unless we underestimate what we can do in such a short period of time, isn't it?
I think when you focus your mind, he's very determined. Like his idea is like, whatever I do, determined to do that. You see.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. He works like crazy. 2 years ago, Bobby, 3 years ago, my dream was I want to meet Bobby. I want to see Bobby. I want to meet him. I love him so much. Whatever. Then suddenly I meet Bobby. Then whatever Bobby posts on Facebook, I troll. I recommend. Then he's like, oh, this guy is there. Then of course we go to Evo. I'm wham like that's like this people are very loud mouth. And then it clicked So my focus wasn't making money. My focus was just being. I saw Bobby and I said like, oh, this is what I want to do. as a passion, like automotive
Hey,
content.
and honestly, Tana, honestly, I love the energy and the enthusiasm that you bring into the mix. It's great.
So what I'm saying is that, like, whatever you focus on, my focus was purely on just contributing and being part of this family, like, I'm there, and I'm enjoying this, like, Narcissus thing was to
Yes,
build
yes.
this mansion, this empire, and it came through, like, So I think I truly believe, the energy that Horizon always puts out on a daily basis
Correct.
is that if you look
Correct.
at all the messages here on the right hand side here, all these comments here are comments of hope, desire, fulfillment, ambition. Correct?
Yes.
Every day we talk
Correct.
about things. Every day we talk about things about how to get better in life, aim for higher. So it's a very positive place to be because you aim higher and be better.
Anna, sometimes it's not just the viewers, it's their wives.
My wife.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I completely can relate with Naz's story. In 2014, right, when I got into my business, right, first time, right, I told my mentor. He asked me because he's not a super car guy, but he drives a Land Rover, old guy, 60-year-old guy, very gentleman. And he asked me, Thomas, what car you want to buy? I said, I hope one day I can buy a Ford Focus. You know what he did? No, he laughed at me, bro. He laughed. I thought it was an insult. I was hurt at first. I said, bro, you can laugh at me because you make 250 grand a month, right? I'll say that, laugh at me, Then he said, Thomas, I know you for so long, I know what brand you want. Start with a B. Get a BMW. I say, you can say this, because you earn the money already. Then I thought to myself, it's a stupid thing to say, I'm saying this because I don't earn that income. So what I got to do is increase my income, But true enough, in that was around June, right? June or July. And then in December, I got my 1 Series, the 118i. So it was out of the world. I was driving a Honda City IDSI. And then suddenly in just 9 months, I didn't realize, I was working hard. I was just 18 hours a day, working. And then my birthday, my delivery on my car came coincidentally on my birthday itself. Wow. I was at Gardens. I was eating at one of the restaurants near the entrance of Gardens. And then the guy who delivered the car came on the entrance, So I looked at it, I was like, is this my BMW? Are you kidding me? Is this BMW? I was like, wow. So I echo with Tana and also what Nas is going through. I know mine is a BMW, it wasn't much, but that was the moment that I realized, right? Hey, am I discounting my ability to manifest my
Thomas, like, if one thing Bobby has taught me is that, imagine I've had a lot of cars in my past, RX-8, all of different cars, but the last car I had before this was a very safe car, a Hyundai Sonata. And then in 2017, I was watching Bobby's video. Bobby, this is before I met you, Bobby. And then Bobby was like, hey, fuck you all, go out there and buy your car.
Hey, friendly.
Don't care, This is already Friday at 10:30, So and then I tell you, Tana, you are a car guy because you are very mechanical. You know your cars, you know the stuff, what's happening. But yet I had a fear, So I chose to buy a car. I bought the Audi X Hybrid purely for one reason. It was a car that everybody was scared of. I said, no, I need to break this thing. So I had this thing about myself. I always do anything and something that actually scares me. And I did it because Bobby said buy. And I said, okay, what's the most scariest car? Everybody said, don't buy. I said, screw it, man. I'm going to buy it. So 2017, I bought the X Hybrid. So after that car, I tell you, any car you give me, sub soy, I can handle it. big deal. What car you got? V12, come I buy. What's the big issue? So to me, it wasn't about buying the car itself. It was breaking a mental barrier. The mental barrier was the biggest issue. So once I broke the barrier, then you see, I did stupid things. I bought project car, I bought a Boxster. Then when I went to Boxster, I got no car, I bought an MGF. Then I bought so many cars I bought in between that Intel Bobby also bought. But I bought stuff. So the point is,
hey, you're right, bro. Hey, when I bought my E30, some days cannot start. One day my engine my aircon compressor fall to the ground. You know,
After
you're
that,
like, what's the problem with all this? This is all the morning. They're peanuts. They're easy. You know, like bro. You know, one day my E30 the aircon compressor fall on the ground. You know.
Oh.
I start my car. I drive. You know, boom. What's this sound? Then I open my hood, right? Like, the engine is running. I can rev my car. I look at the compressor. I think I sent a video. I sent a picture into the group before.
Yeah, I saw.
Anyways, after that, right? I get you done. After this kind of problems, right? My Mini Cooper wiring, the coolant cannot coolant. Like, can handle no problem.
And you notice, right? And you notice, right, with this when you deal with this kind of issues, right, you boost your own troubleshooting ability. You know, when you face a problem, you automatically go into problem solving mode. You'll be like, okay, this is what happened. Then you think, okay, what can cause it? You straight away learn to analyze the cause and effect. You bring the car, you send the car to the workshop either by tow truck or you drive it yourself. You say, hey, my car got this problem. Then you listen to the foreman talk. Makes sense. Okay, makes sense. Jalan, fix, done. End of story.
Yeah. So my point is that if you go and read all the messages here, just go through messages over here. These are all messages of aspiration. All these guys there thinking about car to buy whatever, they are going to buy that car. They are going to be better than who they are today, you know. And those guys are, because they are here, they're thinking about what's the barrier like. You know what? That's what we want to do, like, create a better you.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, go ahead.
No, I was saying, I know Con for 12 years, right?
Yeah.
And all these 12 years, we've heard him, you know, saying that, the E39. And then he always my goal is to put a BMW and a Ford S-Max on my front yard, you know. But all this while, all these years that I've known him, he is also. I mean, I think that's a mental barrier also, right, Con? You're still like, you bought a brand new Waja, you bought a brand new Persona, but it never really occurred to you that you want to go hunt around for E39s and then snap one up for the 15K or 18K or whatnot, right?
I never had, when I started shopping for E39s, they never hit 15K, 16K yet at that point in time. No.
Correct.
Yeah. So the thing is that when you join us at Team Horizon, right? You know lah, my cycle starts day one. He said, hey, go look at it, and now you have 2 E39s.
But let me tell you this: of the cars that I have in my Porsche right now, right, the most, in a way, the most YOLO decision is actually the S-Max.
Because that has always been a car that you really, really love.
No, that's always been the car that I told myself, if I ever need a 7-seater, it's gonna be a Ford S-Max. Because when I first reviewed the S-Max, I was like, this is an MPV. You know, it's like it's the only MPV 7-seater that I can put my 2 kids at the back, and I can drive it like a Golf GTI.
When did you join Horizon, Con? 3 years ago.
2018.
Yeah.
So in 3 years, Con has becoming from salary employee to 3 Ethernet owners, S-Max, and then now a business owner with a car wash. Wow.
Still on the way, lah. The
transformation, sir.
Seriously, Con, that's the mental barrier that you break.
Correct. And and then I'll always be thankful to Horizon for this. As I said to you guys, right, in my, I think 3-4 years here in Horizon, this is the time that I experienced the greatest jump, you know, in terms of my personal growth. I mean, I've never been one that stays stagnant or I mean, I've stuck with the same car for 10 years, right? But you know, I've never one, when it comes to my progress in terms of my career. No, I've never been one that says, I'm happy with the status quo. I always reach the end of 1 year and I look back at the last 1 year. Hey, have I made any progress or not? I don't have to earn more money, but at the very least, I ask myself, did I learn something new? And if I have, that means that okay, I'm on the right path. We move.
But you know why, Con? When you and I joined the industry in the same year, right, 2008. And throughout all these years, right, I always observe our seniors. You know, I observe our seniors. I'm not going to name their names here, right? But most of our seniors, one thing that I felt to me is that, wow, they're stuck. They are stuck. You know, from one magazine to another magazine, from another magazine to another website, and they are stuck. And that is something that I tell myself, that I do not want anybody who work with me to be stuck.
Correct.
You know,
correct.
That's why from day one, I wanted everybody in my team to, like I said, right, you own your own channel, so that one day when you don't work with me, you are at least somebody when you go out.
Correct.
You won't feel you're stuck. You know.
Correct.
So that is the scariest thing to see someone like who work with us together, become friends and all that, and then as all of us together until 40, 50 years old, and that person felt stuck, nowhere to go, couldn't catch up to new technology, unlike the youngsters and all that.
And in this respect, right, I really have to salute Uncle YS, man. I really have to salute Uncle YS, because he is like one of the senior most members of our fraternity, and yet, right, you know, he never stopped working hard. He never stopped reinventing himself. I mean, he doesn't have to.
But I guess Uncle YS is different. I think Uncle YS throughout his career, like the cars he buy, the things he do, the business he got into is so different. So I think even before the YouTube channel, he was always reinventing himself.
He's
what he
a
does,
breadwinner. He's a born and bred winner.
Yeah, he's always been that.
Sorry, Thomas. We run the
I'm just thinking about what you guys are saying, you know, and I just hope to add one last thing is that, you know, just from my point of view, listening to all of you guys, a lot of people look at us and we're like, oh, you're chasing a car and you know, something bigger.
It's
but
not. It's not.
I feel that yes, maybe you are. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're listening. You're chasing after a new car and stuff. But the most valuable thing you ever achieve in that pursuit is not the money, is not the car, but it's the person you become. And I told people that I'm very blessed to have achieved some sort of success in my business in India, right? But I will value the person I become more than the money I've earned, because I cannot see the world the same way anymore. Back then, it's just a short period of time, and I mentioned it earlier. Everything can change in a short period of time. 9 months, changed my car, right? But the more important thing was like 2013, I was an employee. 2014, started my business. Right? Acted like crazy. 2015, I fly to India. Like, what the heck, man? This Chinese boy going to India, trying to speak a word of Hindi or Marathi, you know, Hindi.
Even Tana never considered that.
I can't see it. And then I'm there. I'm like, oh, not pitching to these guys or do this business, you know, like, and that's 2015. 16, the business launched. 17, you know, my life changed, right? And I look back like, hey, this is only a few years. So the point I'm saying is that things can happen in a short period of time, but I think sometimes we hold ourselves back, you know. We don't want things to go out of control, because it is out of control, you know. Like I'm sure for Nas, right? He probably looked at like, hey, what just happened, right? But isn't that the beauty of life, you know, when we let go of control, and stop worrying about what's going to happen, you know, and just live today, right? Live today, do your best today, and that's
the do your best part. I think is very, very important.
Yeah,
but very important.
But the point I'm saying is that the person I become is more valuable than the money I'm earning, because that is more valuable. There's no.
It's like what Bobby said that day about one of our.
That bit and think that, oh, I earn this much money and stuff. You're gonna think like, man, I got a crazy ride this life, man, right?
It's like what Bobby was mentioning about in another show that day, right? He was talking about somebody else. His comment was, I can zeroize his worth means that take all his money, strip this guy all his assets, all his money and all that, right? And he will rebuild himself because he has that mindset, he has that mentality, he has that fortitude to go out and just, okay, I'm back to zero again.
I'll put it in a more funny way. My mentor, I have to attribute so much to mentor. Sam here, if you're watching this, he's a mentor, you know. So he told me one time we fly to India together, same flight. And then he said, Thomas, have you sat in first class before or business class? I said no. He said, Thomas, once you sit in business class, the economy class is cattle class. I'm like, that's a bloody insult. The same guy who said that to buy a BMW. That's an insult, bro. How can you say that? No money to buy. He said, I tell you what, Thomas, I'll buy you a business class one time, you'll thank me forever. But all I ask you to do, Thomas, is in the middle of the flight, when you go to the toilet, go and see behind there. See how it looks like. So after my flight, I don't eat the nice satay, everything, whatever. Right? Then I go and see, right? Oh my God. It's like and then I swore to myself, I said, I'm never going to sit in the economy class. Sometimes I still do, but most of the time I fly business. But the point I'm saying is that, but what Con is saying in another way, your fortitude, your whatever, right? But once you experience that, right, you realize that, hey, I can actually do this. It's not so much about looking out. It's like, I can do this. I can do this, and I will do this. It's not so much of maybe it's difficult, but I will do this, right? I will do it.
It's like they say you have to experience what you haven't experienced to know what you are actually missing out. Because for example, people say like going to the showroom, for example, guys, all of you go to the showroom, it's free. Go to the showroom and look at the cars that you want, and when start what called put out, it's worth 400k, how much deposit, or how much this, everything in life is a plan. It's not like, I want this car. No, it's not like a plan. It was like Bobby when called me to look at a car. I said, Bobby, I don't want to come. If I come, sure, I end up buying. I end up screaming away how to get the money to buy. I said, no, Bobby. He got me, come, let's go. Come, see only, ma. I said, no seeing, Bobby. If I see, I said 10%, how much, whatever, how to. No.
Tana is an all-action man.
Auction, okay. So you have to go out there and business class, for example. Once you go business class, and you're like, how much it costs, or this much, next time I go for a trip, I must pay this much. How to earn, your mind will start thinking. If you don't know what you don't have, you'll never think about what you're missing out, and you never plan to get the stuff like that.
I have the good fortune of be able to fly business class not on my own.
I do. all my car purchases.
Go ahead.
No, I mean I had the fortune of experiencing business class before, but not on my own money lah. Yeah. So it's like, I joked with my friend that day. On one flight we were flying economy. I joked with my friend. I said, "Wow, how come this flight have to walk so far one?"
No, we're not making fun of people who fly economy, right? It's just
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, once you get into the habit, the identity. This is the word identity, and this is what a lot of the school of I spend a lot of money learning how to coach, right, and psychology, right. We learn that in order to change somebody's behavior, don't change the behavior, change the identity.
Wow.
Because, for example, if I think my identity is I'm a fat person, you ask me to work out, the pain will remind me how stupid my thing is. It's stupid. But in my mind, even though I'm fat, right? But in my mind, as I'm a fit person, my workout, the pain is going to remind me that that's the right thing to do. The identity changes everything. So if you can change the identity, the behaviors will be automatically stuck to the identity. So we never taught to change behavior. Never taught to get up, do this. We were always taught to change the identity. So if you think like, I'm a business class guy, how much money I have to earn? Right? Not how difficult to earn the money, how much money I have to earn. I'm an Aston Martin guy. How much money I have to earn, right? And it's not so much a hierarchy thing. Guys, don't get me wrong. It's not a hierarchy thing. Is what you guys are just mentioning is that you're shifting the identity. And the results I've seen with my team members, my clients, are ridiculous when they shift the identity, right? So
how do I sign up for your class?
When I shift to BMW guy, guess what? In 3-4 months, I'm like, how many sales I got to do? How much is down payment? What's the insurance? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Business class cost averagely 3,000 to 5,000 per flight back and forth. Okay. How much I have to earn per month to afford business class? Right. So you start with identity. Because if I'm still an economy class guy, I would think like, ayo, that's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
Right. When you think like, I'm really business class, okay, what's next? Right.
Actually, that's very true, Thomas. I agree with you.
Yeah.
The thing is that a lot of people are held back by a self-limiting mindset. You know, instead that when faced with something that it's a bit of a higher level, our first mental response would be, "Hey, I can't do this." Instead of asking ourselves, "Hey,
but
how?"
I think people, what happens is they say there's a saying failure to plan is planning to fail. And that's the ultimate outcome. If you say today, for example, oh, Tana, Bobby said, Tana, you got to buy a Gran Turismo, Maserati Gran Turismo,
Maserati Gran Cabrio.
Okay, let's say
Gran Cabrio.
Cash 200K, let's say. So the plan is, when you look at that, oh, cash 200K, how? Wow, a lot of money, then it's difficult. But if you actually break it down, okay, what can I do? Step one, okay, could be a buying for a loan, get 30%. Okay, what do I do? So you break it down. When you start breaking down the steps into smaller steps, the smallest steps is very achievable. The biggest goal, goal is unachievable. So you got to focus only on the smallest step. And as you finish, you get there. Yeah,
I'm gonna check. Is this a car buying Q&A or motivational talk?
We have gone into
No, you see, the thing is that, right? Without motivation, there's no, you can't buy car anyway. So car buying starts with motivation.
Absolutely right.
Okay, can we go back to car buying guide?
Okay, we're almost 2 hours. Jess is correct. We're gonna spend more than an hour. 30 minutes.
Oi, Tana.
No lah, I
macam on so ini
Look at the price.
Maserati Gran Turismo.
Chiang, very evil.
What year is it?
Gran Cabrio.
The color is beautiful. Chiang, what year?
Bellissimo.
2014.
I drink the wine to this. I drink same color.
No.
The wine.
Okay, I can see the gears working in Tana's mind already. 10%, how much?
30% con. 30%.
30%.
The wine and the car is the same color.
30% is about 100.
Look at that.
It's about 100 lah.
Mamma mia.
So anyway, we got a question from Arif Saishil Nizam, CX30, GLA or Lexus.
Mamma mia.
Wait, Tana, let's slowly look through this piece by piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
$15,000 down payment.
That's the paint you like.
Okay.
Right?
You already said what? You already have an A6 hybrid. You already removed the limiting belief already.
But honestly, going back, I thought about this long. The convertible that I'll buy isn't a Grand Cabrio.
Then what would it be?
It'll be something like a Boxster or another Boxster. Or
you already have a Boxster.
No, a newer Boxster or something else. Because I think that the Grand Cabrio isn't my convertible.
But bro,
how you know?
Tana, this is the only one where you can fetch your daughters, even until they are full-grown adults, and no boyfriend would bully a girlfriend where the father drives a Grand Cabrio.
But the boyfriend might come after the girl because the father got Grand Cabrio.
Dude, your car has a freaking Poseidon Trident, bro. You say you screw with me, I put the Trident up your,
This spec is beautiful. This spec is beautiful. This is the color you wanted.
Yeah.
And the down payment of this car
is it purple?
Yes. Bro,
It's a burgundy.
yes.
Yeah.
No, it is that purple that you like. And the down payment for this car is lower than the initial cash you were supposed to plonk in for a Gran Turismo.
Bro,
It's a car buying guide, bro. Come, let's get back to car.
Bro.
No, Chiang, the down payment you changed to 100K, Chiang.
116,000.
100K.
Oh, I can king one can talk one.
Can talk one.
3,500 per month.
3% interest, 3%.
The interest per month. Oh, you can't do 9 years.
3%,
It's a what? You can't do.
You
can't do
9
years.
Yes, you can get 9 years. No.
14.
Chiang, 9 years, 9 years. Okay, 9 years.
Oh.
3,396 per month. Per day is only 100 ringgit. Per hour is only 5 ringgit.
2 Starbucks.
Bro, 5 ringgit per hour, bro.
Cool.
But bro, tell you what, Tana,
yeah.
I never used to like a convertible. I never thought I like a Boxster. Up until 2015, I'm a BMW guy. Right? I drove 1 Series and I want an M4, I want an M3. And then my friend, she said, "Hey Thomas, why don't you try my Boxster S, the silver Boxster S with the red color interior?" I'm like, I don't want a Boxster hairdresser car. She's like, "Thomas, you like it? Just try it." So she said, "Oh, Thomas, you know what? I'll drive the car. You sit next to me." Then we drove the car. I was like, "Holy crap!" And then halfway through, it's like, "Hey, you want to drive or not?" I said, "Sure." I drove. Then she pressed the Sport Plus button. What the freak? And I was like, the engine behind me. 2015. That was when until I drove it, I didn't realize how much I wanted that car. So what's next, Tana, is that let's take you for a test drive. And you know what? Bury the hatchet. If you don't like it, if you don't like it, right? You will say that, okay, I'm not gonna buy it. Forget about it.
You know exactly why I don't want to see the car, right?
Because you will end up buying it.
No, if you're gonna manifest a goal, right? At least you know this is exactly what you want, right? So you
location.
Bobby already plotted the route already.
And you're like,
I plotted the route already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, life change.
No.
If you don't like the car, never mind, right? But if you like it, hey, let's talk about how to get there.
Because Tana, if you go and see the car and you end up not liking it, right? No amount of persuasion will make you put money down on the car.
Please go, Tana. Please go. Hasbullah say go open tomorrow.
Hey, video lagging lah. Audio got issue. Lagging. Can't hear you.
Can't
hear you, bro.
Tana, the beauty is that when you want to sell this car, morning you want to sell, afternoon is sold. You take it to a dealer, you can sell for the same price that you bought, bro.
And remember, you are Tana Krishnan. You're a celebrity. Your car immediately got 20% premium on the market.
We have got 3 things
to you. Look, my wine is same color as your car.
Hey, serious. This one, let's go see together.
Let me sort out my current thing first, Bobby. You know what I'm doing now, right? Let me just
look at the rear seats, bro. Look at that.
Oh my god.
I got 3 kids. I got
the youngest one. Take turns, law. The elder one can drive already, right?
No. 11 years old lah. Cannot lah.
Oh.
But the rear seat is so spacious. The youngest one can sit on the lap of the oldest one.
5 years old.
Okay, what?
Okay.
Anyways, let's move on lah. Pity me lah, guys.
We already 1 hour 50 minutes in the show. Okay, we take one last question. Okay, then we any questions, any car buying advice or questions that you like, let's ask it. You got 222 people. Oh my god. So many people.
Yeah, man.
Suddenly the topic
everybody, all 222 cheering Tana on.
Tana, we'll do this for you.
Everybody can take picture.
Thomas, you know what is this or not?
What's this?
It's a picture online.
Thomas,
One guy went
you know
and
what
bought a
this
car.
Okay.
One
I don't know
guy
what
go
is
and buy car, ask the whole kampung go. No, one person bought car, and then the whole kampung went. You cannot even see the car.
Okay, Tana, I'll come and do that.
Can we'll do a TT session. All come collect car collection.
Yeah, let's do one last question here. Terry Tay asking, Audi TT MK2 worth considering?
Hello.
We have gone from now Maserati, yeah. Come to TT, we're like, oh, okay, lo. The energy
Okay,
level.
lor.
Okay.
I mean, you it's not a bad choice.
That's why. Yeah.
Hey, I
Safe,
want to ask
safe car to get.
It's golf underneath, lor.
when are you going to invite me to come to car buying guide on Monday?
Anytime,
Come on.
bro.
Next
Just
Monday,
Please
come
come
on.
every Monday.
Come.
Please come every
No,
Monday.
I
Every
enjoy
Monday.
talking to you guys. You know, it's just fun to talk to you guys. I always bring
Yeah,
up
yeah.
the M2, but I apologize if I bring the M2 up again.
We lock you in, Thomas. From now onwards, Monday we lock you in.
Yeah.
Huh? Every Monday,
Every Monday.
Yeah.
Lock you in, man.
Why you're
I
busy on
thought
Mondays?
you guys don't like me. I thought you guys don't like me because I always talk about M2, you know. So.
No.
No,
Thomas,
we
I
like
think
you,
right. You just looking for an excuse or reason to buy the M2 only, right?
Exactly.
I'm going to get them again. Already confirmed. But I was still thinking of the M2. All right.
Exactly.
I remember so clearly in my mind, and Reza, Bobby's friend, came and told me, M2
Get a proper
get a
sports car.
proper sports car lah. Okay.
But if it
Okay, Audi TT. Never a fan of the TT. I'm never a fan of TT.
Yeah. It's a safe car to get, no issue, simple engine, nothing to worry about, you know. Okay,
Cannot
like
argue for the price lah. The price
yeah,
that
for the
they
price.
are going for now, 50,
Yeah,
60K. You can buy something that looks like a proper sports car, you know,
yeah.
easy to drive, fast,
fast,
tons
right,
of parts to mod. You know, there's so many modification parts out there.
You can mod for years and still got things to mod lah, you know. So
Oh
many
yes,
things to do.
Correct.
oh yeah,
Yep.
oh yes.
Worth considering. I guess for 80,000, that's a lot of car for the money lah. Yeah. I mean, what's the other option? What, a Mark 6 Golf? Doesn't
Yes.
look
No
like cool as that.
Yeah.
Not the same lah.
Mark
I mean,
6
you
Golf.
go Khao you take a Golf. Aiyah, they zah hatchback You take a Audi TT. Wow, they zah Audi Yeah, I kid you not Last time before I met my mentor, I wanted to buy a Mitsubishi ASX. Can you believe Thomas wanted to buy an ASX at one time? So I went to the dealer, test drive the ASX. Then he's like, "Hey, 靚仔，你要揸一個Audi冇？要溝你嘛，揸Audi溝你咁，你咁後生你揸Audi啊！"
The salesman told you that.
He was in my face, bro. Then he forced me to drive the Audi TT, that gen. I didn't like it.
The Mitsubishi salesman told you to drive an Audi TT.
No, it's a used car dealer. It was a very same car bought same year, sold ASX. Yeah, because my father was a logical man. He's the man that got a Ford Capri as his first car and asked me to buy a Honda City as my first car.
Wow, look at this. Tana, please buy the Cabrio. We'll pay to see
Hey,
your car.
there you see, our audience ready to subsidize your purchase already.
Yeah. Okay, let's answer a few questions and then let's finish the show, all right?
Yeah.
Can. We pay to see your car. Okay, Lexus IS 240, 250 or Lexus 200T. That's all I don't know. I'm not a Lexus guy.
Assuming the same generation, I think most people prefer the 200T.
Yeah lah, get the 200T. Small, compact, luxury sedan. Put a turbo in it.
Yeah.
Suddenly you can roll in the third lane, man.
Guys, C6. Yeah, I think for the turbo will help you easier to drive, yeah.
The 250, right? It's you really need to rev the engine to get the car going.
Yeah.
Not what you want in the Lexus. You want something that's easier to drive, CS 63 CS for 400K.
CS for 400K. Hey, not bad. But which generation are you talking about?
Of course,
the
it's
6.2 or the 4?
the current. No
Oh,
lah,
6.2
6.2 is not this price anymore lah. It's definitely the 4-liter V8 twin
Very
turbo.
well, right.
Bro, I know it sounds. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna say this, and then you guys are going to think that I'm crazy. Get the M2's competition.
You know what? I agree actually. I agree.
Like I say, guys, there's something crazy about the M car, right? Okay. Brute power, horsepower to horsepower, the M2 will suck compared to the C63. The C63S, according to a lot of people who drive the car, when you rev it at 180, your car will spin. Okay, that's how crazy the car is, right?
Oh, the C63 is brutal.
Brutal, right? But when it comes to pure driving on the driving on twisty, if you are a guy that likes to drive twisty roads, there's something about the M, the way they tune the gearbox, they tune the LSD, whatever, right? Is when you want to oversteer, the car knows it. Then you tekan, the car goes.
Yeah,
I guess you oversteer halfway, your balls start to shrink, and you say, "I don't want to oversteer." The car will straighten.
Yeah.
You know, it's so intuitive. The way it tunes is just.
You see, the thing is that, right?
Oh, look at the horsepower.
BMW M always they are always major in in balance, right? Mercedes AMG is brute force.
I guess also I think for this category of like C and M2, you want that whole lively, fun handling car, and I think that the power balance with the M2 is I think is the best balance, you know, and also the price,
if you want the most power, get the C63S.
I mean, you're talking about what, 280 versus 400k, correct? I promise. Pricing wise, is like less. Pricing wise is 300k versus 400k. Is that right?
400k. M3 competition is around 400k. 380
competition lah. Okay.
But in all honesty, I think the C63, the Mercedes AMG V8, right, beats the BMW Straight 6 for drama.
Oh, that's for sure. No kids. AMG's produced.
I think even the AMG V6 gives more drama than the BMW Straight 6. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That sound is intoxicating, lah.
There's only two. I think there's only two companies that make very good turbocharged sounds. The Mercedes or AMGs, and the AMGs and the Ferraris. I think Ferraris are still okay. Yeah. But of course, you compare to the NA sounds better, lah. But still, okay. 2 more questions and then we sign off. It's too late already. Okay. So yes, X3 Gaming, please go test drive an M2 competition and test drive a Mercedes AMG C63S, and then you know what I'm talking about. All right.
But I drove both. I felt the C63 tickles my balls more, lah.
It does.
Scary.
It does.
It is freaking scary.
Yes. It's the same as the E63 versus the M5.
Yeah, man. It's scarier.
So means you got bigger balls than me, lah.
But I'll spend the money on a Maserati Grand Cabrio, lah. Oh, the sound.
Maserati Grand Cabrio.
Oh, your 388.
Who here wants to take a bet? That same ad in a week will go up in price.
That's why I better go tomorrow before it goes down in price.
I tell you what. I'm going to invite you to come to my house. You bring your wife. I will cook you. Okay, I studied hotel management, but I studied culinary arts a bit in part of my hotel management. I want to cook you authentic Italian food, handmade pasta. And then I will talk to your wife about Italian heritage.
This show is late enough.
Grand Cabrio.
I'm now in the mood of getting wife a new car to convince her to spend for herself. Then we'll get into my car, lah. You know, Bobby knows, lah. You know, so yeah.
Okay.
First, the wife first.
One last question. Sorry, Tana. Look, if you are close enough, we will pull each other's legs. If you are we're not close, we won't catch each other.
Of course. No. To me, the something like a Maserati or V8 is definitely in the pipeline, very close. But to me, it's like the way I think is, I'm a person who's very analytical. I'm like, no, I got step 1, 2, 3. I must do this, and then only I do this. I will not be, oh, the spoiler. I won't do that lah. It's not me, my nature.
Tana, I know this is I will say it, right. I want to text you, but I'm just gonna say it, bro. Let's get a coffee. I got some interesting investment opportunities we will probably go look at. That you probably get come very, very shortly.
Can.
Yep. Okay. Let's do it. You decide for yourself, but something's working for me. I thought I'd share.
Can. I think we spoke about that. We spoke about that briefly the other day.
We did.
I'm interested lah. Okay.
Let's take a look at it. All right. Anyways. Okay. Last question. Okay. Let's see. Anyone pick the last question, or I pick one.
No, this was today.
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 Bunhong.
Bunhong. Yeah.
Okay. To get
but Bobby, if
yes,
assuming the prices were all the same lah, okay, AMG GT or Gran Turismo Maserati or Gran Cabrio.
Gran Cabrio.
Even the price is same.
Yes, bro. I tell you, the Mercedes drives like this.
Harsh lah.
Every day, all day, any road. It just goes like this. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I agree, Bobby.
Tana, the Mercedes, you may be able to drive it more often lah.
Hey, hard to say. Hard to say. The modern ones, I tell you,
Yeah.
So the other day, you guys were not there. I think Thomas was there when.
At the
Casey brought out his Casey brought out his Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
It was a 7-year car. The car never had any faults, except that he now has to replace all 4 suspensions. And NASA quoted him 8,500 for all 4 suspensions.
That's okay.
Gran Turismo. Reasonable. See?
But Tana, if I answer in Bobby's behalf, I'll get the Gran Cabrio. Because, dude, the way the car sounds, man, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Okay, you watch my latest vlog, you see how I laugh like one idiot like that, one so high like that.
Hey, you know what? Even against a DB9 convertible, right, I would get a Gran Cabrio. Because it's a proper 4 adult seater convertible.
True.
Very
rare.
Can't argue against that. Can't argue against that. Yeah.
Right? So what? You're not the fastest car. But I tell you what, when you put your foot down, it's singing symphony to your ears, man. It's sweet symphony.
4-person drop top is so different. Like all 4 of us can be in one car, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
4 adults. True.
Yes. That makes it a proper family sports car.
We can even do a live show from the Gran Cabrio.
Is more comfortable.
One way we can do a Top Gear or live Q&A. We put the camera in front. We all sit in 4 seats. I'll sit behind with Con, and then Bobby and Tana in front, and then you guys can do a live
show. Yes.
Prakash.
Okay, last question. Don't leave me out, lah, 4 of you all. Prakash, you go back to the 1 hour marker, and we're talking about your Z4, okay?
Yes, bro. We spent half an hour. Talking about Z4, man.
We love you.
Prakash, God, we got room for you if Con brought out his S-Max.
Okay, last question before we end the show. 2 hours ready. Tishan Daran says 220i or CLA 2250. So tama main GDM.
Ayo.
Brand new. Use
220 lor.
220 lor. Rear wheel drive.
I'm not a fan of. Wait, no, this is the new one. What? Front wheel drive, isn't it?
But the new one is 218, right? The new one is 218.
Yeah. This is the old one.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
assuming he's
220
talking
lah.
about.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of both, lah.
Mm.
See, suddenly very quiet. You see.
Because we don't know the year. He should mention the year.
Yeah. But CLA is it's not the CLA is nicest when somebody else owns it.
Once in a while you drive, you can okay fine, it's sporty, okay.
Mm.
Give back the key to you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Not the best choices lah. We don't know. Or 2015 220i. I get the 220i lah. It's rarer.
220i all day long. That one.
Rear-wheel drive.
Yes.
And the 220i is more comfortable.
Yes.
More comfortable. I suspect the rear maybe even more rear headroom for the passengers.
Yeah.
The CLA is really tight at the back.
The 2 Series, the rear space is larger than 8.
Yeah. The CLA
Tana,
also
don't laugh at me, bro. Tana, don't laugh at me. Okay, the 8 Series rear seats are crap. Okay, the 4 Series and 2 Series are more rear space than the 8 Series.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, I used to run a seminar company, right? I shut down the company, right? You know, I used to pack like PA system, costumes, 100 people's worth of manuals.
Wow.
You know, props, everything. I put all in my 2 Series. Okay, I keep my rear seats up. I chauffeur one assistant, one co-trainer, and me. 3 of us driving in my 2 Series. We go all the way to Janda Bai to run a team building.
But it wouldn't be as comfortable as in the Grand Cabrio.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Maserati Grand Cabrio.
Okay, let's go see the car only. Okay, Tana, we just go see.
Yeah, how many of you guys think that Tana should see the Grand Cabrio? Let us know in the comments.
Great Cabrio in the comments.
Just go see it. Just see. What's the problem? Oh, just see.
You know what, Tana? I think next week I will belanja you makan all Italian food all week.
Yeah, we've got the Italian food. Yeah.
I think you today the pizza is very nice.
Maserati.
Oh yeah, that restaurant that you brought us to. Oh, Thomas, the pizza is like.
Oh.
Bellissimo. Yeah.
Oh look, so many comments, bro. Look, let's go see. Prakash will sell you a Maserati Grand Cabrio. Hey, I think Prakash will sell you the Maserati Grand Cabrio. Hey, really, he's the top salesperson in BMW. He's going to sell you a Maserati Grand Cabrio. Hasbullah say, please vlog about it, Bobby.
I'm ready.
Anyways, I just want to say that Hasbullah is tuning into us. I feel so honored because I really like his videos. I don't comment much on his videos, but he makes engineering so easy. And very knowledgeable. To watch his videos, I love it. I love. Thank you, Hasbullah, for putting out some great quality content. I love it. A lot of people they put their stuff out there, not valuable. This is very valuable content. Love it.
Correct.
Anyways, Tana Krishnan will look like Jason Momoa, you know, because he's a Trident, Trident Krishnan.
You need to grow my hair, bro.
Hey, bro, you can tell your wife, bro. Sorry, I know I go to India a lot, so I follow the Indian, deities and stuff. Yeah, that's the Trident of Krishna, bro. The Krishna's Trident, bro.
Who you look at that?
Krishna or Shiva's? I can't remember. Krishna or Shiva?
Shiva.
Shiva's Trident, right? Come on, man. Hey. You got Shiva's Trident in front of your car, man. You're invisible, bro.
Actually, if the white is nice, huh? White interior.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
Legroom is fantastic.
I need to buy a matching house now.
Unlimited headroom.
You got my jendela coming, my jendela.
Yeah,
it matches your jendela perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, too nice. This car is too nice.
Got 4 cup holders.
Chiang is in the back of the house, and he's really bringing all the poison out, man. Chiang is poison.
Okay, guys. Here has it sorted out for you, bro.
Bro, if I made any money on YouTube, I would gladly throw all the money on. On cars, but we don't. I don't make anything on YouTube. So.
But anyways, guys, we're gonna end the show tonight. It's been 1 hour, 2 hours, 15 minutes.
All right.
18 people watching. But I think before we end, if you haven't subscribed to Tana's channel, please go and check it out. Chiang,
And
can you mind
Thomas's channel as well.
All of us, man.
Go to Tana's channel. Tana
Go
does
like, comment on his videos, drop a few lines, encourage him to get the Grand Cabrio.
Yes.
Please go and send go and subscribe to Tana's channel. And if you haven't subscribed to mine, please subscribe to mine as well.
Yes.
Mine is youtube.com/ThomasYap, and then Con as well, and then of course Bobby, big boss here. Yeah.
No lah.
But you know what? Thank you so much, Bobby and Con and Tana. This week, guys, I'll be so sorry. I'll be honest. Today, I didn't want to do this show because it was just wave after wave of problems. I had to sort out my auditing for my company and stuff like that. Man, 2 different countries and everything, and then I got my internet. So I was in no mood to do it. And I really wanted to do a topic about hatchbacks when Bobby is like, hey, let's just do a Q&A. I'm like, okay, sure. And thank you, Bobby, and thank you, Kevin, for producing the banner. Thank you, Chiang, for doing the back of house. And thank you, Con, Tana, and Bobby for your energy. I really appreciate it. I created Talk Gear because I want car guys to hang out. And thank you for coming and hang out with me. I really, really appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
No problem, bro.
Yeah.
Feelings mutual.
You do realize that when you call my phone, that's my ringtone, Bobby.
Yeah, but Thomas, this week don't have dude, where's my car?
I didn't prepare anything. I was so busy sorting my auditing stuff. Yeah. Yep. Anyways, guys,
thanks for where's my car round 1? A red Grand Cabrio or blue Grand Cabrio?
Both.
Why is this guy not revving? Idiot.
Call my phone, Bobby.
Hey, Tana, you just go to my YouTube channel, my latest vlog. You see the Grand Cabrio revving. I think you know what I'm talking about. Okay, guys. We're gonna go have a good drive. Thank you so much. Okay, Bobby, put that aside. Nothing beats the real thing. So you must go and see it in real person.
Okay, next week we go and see the car, Tana.
Okay,
okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do a show of it.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
How to tell the wife I'm buying a Grand Cabrio?
Just bring her together.
Buy first. Bring her together.
Yeah.
You will not reject it.
Okay, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry we couldn't answer all your questions. I know some of you asked some questions,
yeah.
But I'm really sorry we can't do all the questions. But thanks for watching, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. As always, be safe. Bobby, Con, Bobby, any last words, Bobby?
Oh, sorry. Good night. Oh, sorry.
And this means kikatsu. Kikatsu means WTF. Don't do this. Okay.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Anything, Con?
No. Just take care and stay safe out there. All right.
All right. Thanks for coming. Anything?
Good night.
No. Maserati Grand Cabrio Bellissimo. Okay, very good, very nice. Guys, for those who are joining us tomorrow, looking forward to meet some of you guys. See you tomorrow at our meetup point. Please subscribe to club.evomalaysia.com. Create a profile, and then we'll update you events at your profile. You got to log in to check your. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, love you guys. See you guys another time. And this is
Good night. Bye.
Bye. Let's do the outro.
Yes.